Yes, my people, welcome back to She's Marvin. I am Marvin, and I'm in the kitchen right now this evening. Just want to cook dinner. I'm from Kenya, East Africa, and right now I'm home. I just want to cook my family a nice, sweet, delicious dinner. So let's see what I want to cook. I'm going to cook meat stew together with the vegetables. In fact, the vegetables are here right now. My meat stew is already in the fire cooking, and that is it. So I'm using a charcoal cook stove, that is the jiko here in Kenya. So our vegetable, this is the pumpkin leaves. Pumpkin leaves is what I'm going to use, and I'll mix it with these little ones here. I don't know the name. These ones, they're very tiny. So when I mix the two, you will see the outcome. So right now, in our local language, we call these mrienda and pumpkin leaves. So that is what I'm going to make. So meanwhile, when my meat is cooking already, and to make this garlic and to grind it and make it tender. So I put it in the bit so that the meat will be tender, not very hard. It will make it soft. So I'll use my grater over here to create my garlic. No, I'm confusing the two. This ginger, right? And this garlic. I don't know which one is ginger, which one is garlic. No, this one is ginger, this one is garlic, right? I hope I'm not wrong. Yes. Let me make it soft and put it inside the mix. This one makes the meat to be soft, at least to soften fast. So it's already ready to be placed inside the meat, and I'll use my spoon over here to put it inside the meat, which is already boiling. Yes, so this is it. This is how it looks like, and now I'm going to place it inside the boiling meat and stir. Yes, so that is it. That is how I cook my meat to be soft, not hard to chew. You know, some people have a problem with the teeth. So I'll go ahead and put a pinch of salt. A pinch of salt. So me, I always just use this kind of spoon. It's a very tiny spoon to put my salt. I'll also place that inside the meat. So while my meat is boiling and being ready to fry, I'll go ahead and start preparing other things. Because we have tomatoes, we have coriander leaves, we have these, how do you call this? Is it bell pepper? Something like that. And I'll use 2 onions. And this one, the garlic, the other one was ginger. I'm right. I also have sweet bananas here. Here in Kisii town, we have bananas. It is a land of bananas. So whenever you come to Kisii, make sure you have bananas. Right? You have tasted and eaten the Kisii bananas. So let me prepare. So Chef Marvin is here today to do the cooking. Let me choose tomatoes, or tomatoes. Let me choose the tomatoes, which can be enough. 2. I think I'm gonna use 3 tomatoes. 3 tomatoes. Today I was surprised in the market. There were many tomatoes in the market, right? So I'll have to wash them first. Yes, I don't have water in the house, so I use water from a well or a tank, rainwater. That is what I use. So when you're cooking, you make sure you just wash everything that you are using and use them for healthy purposes also, because you know the dirt can also cause some sicknesses in somebody. So make sure you let me put my camera properly. Sorry for that. I think that is right. It's okay. Yes, so let me go ahead and cut my tomatoes and cut all that I'm going to use and put them aside for cooking. So this is my chopping board, wooden chopping boards. Yes, baby, how are you? It's fine. My boy, instead of saying I am fine, he's saying it's fine. That's very funny. He's fine. My boy is fine. Yes, so just make preparation of everything you wanna cook, so that when the water is dry in the meat, you are ready. So you just cut your tomatoes like this. Tomatoes, just chop them using the chopping board. I hate cutting my fingers, that is one thing. So I will be careful with whatever I'm doing here. Yes. So the three of tomatoes are enough. The 3 tomatoes are enough. I don't cut them round because they always leave the tomato ring, like the outer cover, like long sometimes in the food. So I cut it into 4, then start making the small pieces. That way is the best way for me. So how do you always cut your own tomatoes? Yeah, chop them like this and put them aside inside a plate, ready to be used. Yes, so this is the last tomato. This is the last tomato. Just chop also this one the same way and set it aside inside a plate, just like that. Then throw away the waste parts inside there. Then next is this one. Is it green bell pepper? Yes. So I'm going to wash it and also use that for my cooking, to make my cooking delicious. Cut it into pieces. And remove the seeds. So I remove the seeds like that, because I don't want to cook everything, you know. You remove the seeds of the green pepper. Also this one I'm going to chop it into small pieces. My boy is really busy here. I don't know what he's doing. really busy in the kitchen cooking with mommy. You're cooking with mommy? Are you cooking with mommy? Say yes. Good girl. Good girl. Chop the pepper like a chef. Today, this one is Chef Marvin. Today, Chef Marvin wants to make you guys a delicious meal. Delicious meal. So we'll take this, the stewed meat plus the vegetables and ugali. That is the meal for Kenyans. The favorite meals for Kenyans. If you don't have ugali, we'll be like, we have not eaten. Our stomachs are not full. You know. So ugali at night, always. Here we like ugali. So I want to make the onions also. Prepare the onions. Remove the back part which is dry. Remove the back part of the onions which are dry. Actually, I have different onions. There's one here. This one. I don't know how you call it in your language. But I like using this one in the vegetables. Then use these ones in the stews. I think. Because I use all of this plus the greener part of it in the vegetables. So it has some aroma in the vegetables. So let's prepare our onions. Let's prepare our onions, Daddy. Yes. Yes. Wow, this one is getting into my eye. The first one is there, ready. So we chopped. Oh my God, my eye. How do we prevent this onion, whatever, how do we call it, getting into somebody's eye when you're chopping? Kindly give me that in the comment section. Those hacks. Oh my God. Those hacks you use. So I'm washing the onions. Ready for use. And that is it. It's ready. Ready. Let me separate this aside. The dirty things ready. Then prepare the onions. Also my onions, I prepare them the same way. I like chopping them, not round, but a little bit small, not that too small, medium size. That way. Oh my eye. The onion wants to make me cry. Oh shit. Look at them so fast. So they get the hell out of this place. The chef is crying. The onions are making the chef to cry. Yes, so my onions are ready to be used. I use them at the last stage when I'm doing the frying so that it makes it turn. But before that, I always put half of it inside the stew so that it boils with it inside the meat which is boiling. So that is what I'm just going to do. Half of it. Then use this half later. Yes. So let me put that our spoon over there. I need to cover the meat. Let me see. Yes, I have to use this and cover my pot so that it's boiled well. So I'll go ahead and also prepare this. Then prepare the corianders and put them aside. Then later use them in the frying out in the cooking of the meat, right? Yes, so I've just prepared my coriander leaves, and I'm just going to wash them together with my garlic. So I used half of it. This one can keep aside and use this one to create the prepare the garlic. Just to wait for the food to be fried. Hey, where are you jumping to? So this one is ready. Put it aside. So let me wash my coriander leaves to wait for the final stage. Just going to cut it into just small. This is not that too small, because this one, if you're not careful, you cut your hand. So just like that, leave it to be ready for cooking. So I need to set this aside. Use a plate to place them. I can use this one to place my onions, waiting for the frying of the stew meat. Stew meat with bones, not steak. I don't love steak. I don't like it. Bones make the food to be sweet. It makes the meat to be having one kind of a taste, you know, the bone marrows and everything. So when it's just meat alone, no, I don't like it. So that is it. So I'll go ahead, also in my stew, I'll add potatoes. Is it Irish potatoes? I'll put Irish potatoes, few of it, and use it to make the stew. So let me set this aside over here. So let me bring the potatoes. So I have this. I'll use this in my hand, in my food today. Let me use this one to chop them here. And I'll pour water out and use this. So these ones, you just chop them and make them ready to be used. The chopping process is not that easy. Because if you're not careful, you will have taken all the meat out. So you just try to be a little bit just on the layer that you want to remove, not putting the knife deep inside. Yes, and that is how it looks like, this one. So I'll cut it into 2 pieces. I'll not cook it as a whole. So let me go ahead and prepare my potatoes. Yes guys, so I've prepared all the ingredients that I want to use for the cooking. This is just the tomato and the green pepper, coriander leaves, another onions. I remember I used half of the onions at first, and the potatoes as I was using. And also inside here I have the chopped and grated garlic. So that's what I want to use. So I've just transferred my food to this side on the gas. So it's here cooking. So immediately the water will be dry, I'll do the frying. Yes, let's wait for the water to dry. Yes, so as you can see, my food is turned to the gas and the water is dry. So I'll go ahead and just add a little bit of cooking oil, I'll measure using this spoon. Not too much, just the one that you make sure is enough for you. And let it cook. Why are you crying? What happened? Yes. Why are you crying? Come. It's okay. It's okay. Keep quiet. Sorry, guys. I had to sort out that issue. The boy was crying. So as you can see, I just added cooking oil, and I have to fry it a little bit with the cooking oil so that it gets inside, like kind of get dry just a little bit. Yeah, with the oil, the cooking oil. Then we will add other ingredients as we move along. Yes, I've just added the onions inside, and let's wait for the onions to turn brown. When it's brown, it brings some aroma in it, in the food, in the stew. So let's wait for the onions to get brown. When they turn to brownish color, you will just add other ingredients too as you move. Yes, this my food is going to be yummy. Let's wait for the outcome. It will be mouth watering for guys when it's served by Chef Marvin today. Yeah, as we wait for the meat to get the onions brown, let's check on our vegetable. Yes, our vegetable here is also ready. It's also ready to be cooked, to be placed inside a pot to boil. So we are using the this, and we'll put a little bit of water and a little bit of something carbonate. Here we call it what is the name of that thing? Baking powder, the one we're using for baking. Just a little so that it makes this one tender, and also you will see how it's behaving, yeah, when it's cooked well. Yes, guys, it's time to add the garlic, and our garlic is here, inside here. Sorry. Excuse. We add it now because the onions are already brown. Let's add it inside there and stir. Mix it well. And give it just a few minutes, then we add the tomatoes. Yes, just a few minutes, because when you leave it for long, it will burn, and that is not good for it. Yes, it's almost ready. So let me bring the tomatoes, then we add. These are the tomatoes and the green pepper. So we put all this inside. Then you just stir, just like that. Wow, the food have started looking appetizing and yummy. I'm telling you guys. Huh? Let me show you. Just have a look. Hey, let me cover it so the tomatoes can be tender very fast. Let's check if the tomatoes are tender and have mixed well with them. Yes, it has mixed. Oh my goodness, the aroma that is coming out from this one. Oh, my people, I can be a good chef, I'm telling you. Yes, have a look. It has mixed so well. so well. It can be served like this. It's called wet fry. Yeah, but I just want to add a little water. So I'm going ahead to bring my chopped potatoes. Yes, here are my potatoes. I just add them like that, and I stir. Oh, my camera, I can't hold the camera and stir this well. My food will pour out. Mix like that. Just mix it well, just like that. Wow. And here in Kenya we have a flavor called Royco cubes. Let me get my Royco cubes. I show you, then I'll add the Royco cubes inside. Yes, for flavor I'm going to use Royco cubes. I'm just going to use one to make the stew taste sweet, delicious. I can't wait. So I just peel this out, then add it. It's kind of in a powdery form. Then add it to my meat, my cooked stew, my cooked meat. Then just stir everything. Yes, like that. I'll go ahead and add a little water. A little water. I don't know, let me see how many cups I can put, because I have a little child who also need the soup, to eat the soup either with the rice, with the ugali that we will prepare later. Add a little more so that the potatoes can cook well. Yes, like that. So also at the same time I have to taste and feel if the salt is okay using my hand. Just have this. Can add a little salt also, just a little, not many, with using the spoon. I think this one is enough so that we taste. So we will leave the meat to boil. Yes guys, so this is how it looks like right now. So we'll leave it to boil. This is purposely to make the potatoes tender and easy to eat. So let's wait for the meat so we see how delicious it's going to look like. We can't wait. Over here we have our vegetables cooking on top of our charcoal cook stove. That is the vegetable. Also, let's wait for that. I haven't added my coriander. My coriander leaves will come later. Yes, so let's wait for the outcome and see how sweet and delicious it looks. Yes guys, as we wait for our food to be ready, let's do some washing. The kitchen is really messy over here. The kitchen is really messy. A good chef, if you are the one cooking for the day, make sure you leave the kitchen clean. Guys, leave the kitchen clean, because somebody will not feel well when he or she is coming to the kitchen and the kitchen is looking somehow. All the plates on top of the sink, nothing maybe to even use for taking water, like a cup, you know. So just clean the plates and leave the kitchen when the kitchen is clean. So right now that's what I'm doing as I wait for the food and also the vegetable over here. So I just want to wash these plates very fast so that I can do my cooking, finish early, eat early, go to sleep. Yes, so I clean everything that I used for cooking, that I identified, let me say so, that I dirtified in the kitchen. When cooking, you have to dirtify anything. You know, anything you touch. Your hand might be having oil. Your hand might be having just some dirt. Anything you touch will be dirty. So I want to clean all of them and then cook for my family. My son might be hungry now, so that he can be able to eat. Yes, guys. So I don't have running water. I'm just using the 2 basins to put water I've washed. That is what I'm using, but the water is there every time. No, nothing like I'm buying water. I have water in the compound, just that I don't have a running tap. But I think plants should be placed soon to bring running water to this place. It will ease everything, right, my guys? It will ease the work in the kitchen when running water is there, to make it possible for even showering, washing to be very fast. But no big deal. I'm used to this. The village life also. I'm used to this. That one doesn't worry at all. I'm used to this. Unlike in the village where you go for water, guys, you go for water and carry water like this, huh? Oh, on top of your head. You go to the hills. You go every. Hey, my people. Those times, let me tell you. When you bring water, 1 bucket, going back and coming, the bucket is finished. Aunties, brothers, sisters have used the water. Because we go far to the stream or the river to collect the water. So you go and shower there, do your washing there. So when you're coming back, you come with water for maybe used for cooking in the house, but not. We prefer we go and wash in the river or the stream rather than washing at home, because you will be collecting so many buckets of water, and when coming back, even you'll just be finding a few to use for that day. So I'll transfer it here. That is how I'll do it. And this, I'm transferring these other buckets so they can dry. This. So when you're used to the village life, all the things you did when you were younger, when you grew up in the village, nothing. Everything will just be easy for you to, to move around. To move around in the kitchen, to move around. You can easily adapt to new environment, When you visit maybe a relative, you are told, oh, today people are going to the river to collect water. Some, you move. You go and collect water together with them. So that makes it easier. So I place it here before I place it on this other rack when they are at least a little bit dry, or I'll clean them using the other towel, the kitchen towel for plates. So I'll clean here. I need to clean this one also and make the kitchen look tidy, guys. That is also how wives should behave. When you cook, clean your surrounding. Don't leave your surrounding dirty for anyone. Yes, so just make it clean. See this other water? I want to use it to clean the sink when I'm fully done. So let's guys check on our vegetable here, which is down. Our vegetable is down here. Okay, that is it. So I want to check on it. You see? That is our vegetable, guys. Let's check on it. Let's check on the vegetable. It's ready. And our meal is also boiling well. That is the meat that I cooked. It's really looking yummy. Something is telling me to eat some banana. When I eat, my stomach will be full. I'll not be able to eat my delicious meal that I'm preparing, guys. So let's cook the vegetable. Yes, family, so that is my vegetable. I have to stir it well so it's be tender, you know. That's how it's behaving. That is how it will behave when it's ready. Yes, that is the vegetable. So the vegetable, I just fry it using the onions and the oil and salt. That is it, because I put other things in the stew. So in the vegetable, I'll just use onions. And the onions that I'll use is the one I showed you earlier. I'll be using these onions. I love them. I love this. Oh, my coriander. I didn't use all the coriander leaves because it was too much. So these ones will be preserved with the water. So I'll use these ones to fry my vegetable. Yes, it leaves one kind of aroma which is very sweet and very tasty. So let's fry, and I'll show you when I'm cooking my ugali. Then when I'm serving everything, how delicious it will look like. Yes, as you can see, the meat is looking delicious from far. So it's time for me to add the coriander leaves so that it just cook for a few minutes. Yeah, with the meat, then I'll take it out. I don't know why my camera now is not showing what I'm cooking. Yes, there it is. You see, that is how it's looking like. That's how it looks like. So because the potatoes are all just ready, so let's wait for the coriander leaves just to cook a little bit, then that is good to go. Here I'm just frying the vegetable and just oil and the type of onion that I showed you. I love it because it brings that good aroma, as I said earlier. So guys, my water is boiling. I've already removed the meat from the fire, and also the vegetable is cooking. In a few it will be done. So I just want to cook the ugali right now, and I'm going to get the flour. This is where I store my ugali flour, inside here. So my water is down here. I'll be sitting. I don't know, guys, whether you will even be seeing me. So I don't know. Well, let me find. Can I cook it on the gas for you to see? Let me see. Yes, guys, I've just switched my pot for cooking the ugali to the gas so that you can capture everything. So I'm just going to see whether it is boiled by adding just a little flour on top to confirm if it's boiling, so that I can cook. Let me regulate the gas a little. Yes, so yeah, the water is boiling. So when the water is boiling, you just take your flour. I'm using this to scoop my flour and pour. You just pour it slowly by slowly, bit by bit, so that you don't put excess. Then you wait for it to boil as well. So when you are waiting, you can cover it. Let me cover it to again boil with the flour. Then I will start stirring using my cooking stick. So whatever I'm going to use is this. This is just a wooden cooking stick to do the stirring of the ugali. Ugali, our staple food here in Kenya. So in Kenya, in a day at least make sure you eat ugali. That is when you will be strong. You will be strong, yeah? You know? Strong man. Yeah, that's what we believe in. But when you eat ugali, you become strong. So I'm going to show you how to cook the ugali. And I've been standing for long. I'm just feeling my back is a little bit hurting. But I have to finish this, guys, to the final end. So let me remove the cover. Yes, it's boiling. So in this stage, we'll just have to stir it slowly by slowly. Let me use this. So I'll use this to hold, to scoop it like this. Then you stir your ugali. Just stir your ugali until it will be firm. Yeah. Make sure that your flour is mixed well with the water. You see, I didn't put too much, I didn't put too little, so that I can add all the time. It's just something you measure with your eye, you know. Just put it a little with your eye. It doesn't need any measurement here. Just using of the eye to check. And I think I don't need even to add more. This is enough. So I'll continue to stir it until everything mixes well. You know? Oh. So I'll stir it. I don't know why my hand is hurting when I'm doing and I'm doing the stirring of the ugali. Guys, I don't know. I'm just feeling some. Oh, I can remember yesterday I was working on. I carried some corn and they were very heavy. They were in a sack. So I was separating the sack of 90 kgs. When it remained small inside the sack, I was carrying on my back. So that's what made my hand to be hurting a little. So just cook it. Don't be in a hurry. If you're in a hurry, you will be having undone ugali. Just stir your ugali well. Mix it with the flour. We call flour here unga. So you mix it with unga so well that it mix, you know. So you remove those lumps which are inside. Yes, guys. My hand is hurting. Actually, I'm just feeling the pain from here because that is where I think most of my energy was yesterday when I was carrying the sacks of corn, maize. So mix it like that. Give it some time for the fire to heat under. Just give it time for fire to heat under. I'm even sweating. I'm sweating, guys. I've done a lot today. Yeah, just wait for it to heat, then you turn. Then you just stir again. Mix well. Mix it well, guys. Mix it well. Oh. You give it time for the heat to heat the pan or the pot you are using to cook, so that the flour get cooked. That is it. So continue mixing. Give it time, guys. Don't be in a hurry. When you're in a hurry, your ugali will not be done. So take your time. Be patient so that you can eat delicious meal. Very delicious meal. So just take your time. As I'm going, the way I'm taking you through, just take your time. Give it a few minutes to heat. Turn. Mix well to remove those lumps. You know, bit by bit. It's like step by step. You pick the other one, bring in front until it finishes. Like that. It's almost just in the next 2 minutes. The ugali will be done. Ugali. I think next I should do nyama choma, the grilled meat, or how to cook chapati, something like that. With that, you will give me a comment on what next you want Chef Marvin. You want Chef She's Marvin to cook for you. I'm a chef, by the way. I can cook. You will rate my end result today, so that in the comment section, give me whatever you want me to cook for you. in my own way. Let me see and compare how sweet or how delicious it looks like. Guys, I will appreciate if you give me that in the comment section. I'm seeing my pot has started to burn a little, so that means my food is ready. My ugali is ready. It's not sticking. You can compare that. It's not sticking to the pot. It's not sticking in your hand. You can even taste. Let me give it a taste. Just take a little bit like this and taste. The ugali is done, and that is it. It is done. So it is ready to be removed and served when hot. So when you are removing your ugali, make sure it's having a shape. You understand? Don't bring for us those shapes like, in fact, don't bring us the shapes like Kenya, country Kenya in your ugali. Bring us a nice rounded ugali inside a plate that brings appetite to somebody. You know, the crooked shapes can make somebody even not to eat. The appetite can disappear, guys. So just serve your food well. Even you, when you're serving, you feel like, I really want to eat. You know what I mean? Yeah, that is what I mean. So I've shaped my ugali. So I want to remove it from the fire and put it in a plate. So I've just finished, so I'll just put off the gas. Yes, so let me bring a plate. Wow. So here that is my plate. So when you want to remove your ugali, take up the wooden stick, cut it somewhere. You just turn it like this. Check out my ugali, guys. Check it out. It's really shaped. It's not having those kind of maps. You can shape it more or further. That is my ugali, Chef Mavi. Pack it over here and we move next to serving. Then we eat. Yes, it's serving time. Then I'll show you everything on the table. Yes, my guys. Yes. This is Chef Marvin. Yeah. So my final result of my cooking is here. Oh, I can't wait. Very yummy. And my vegetable is here. That was the pumpkin leaves and the other one. And my ugali is here. Yes. So let's serve and have a taste. Yes, baby. You want to serve and have a taste. Wow. Very yummy. Very, very yummy. Very, very yummy. Let's serve and have a taste of what we cooked. It looks so delicious, guys. That is the mboga. You see the way it is? We call it mboga, the vegetables. Just put a little bit over here. Let me add a little more. Then you cut the ugali. This, my boy, this. And that is enough. So, this food looks yummy, guys. Check out Chef Marvin. Oh, wow, I can't wait. Let me have a taste. Let me have a taste of what I cooked. It's yummy. It's yummy. It's really, really yummy. So, guys, the way you see my food, I just want to have a taste of it. I've served. And this is my food over here. Let me have a taste of what I've cooked. Vegetables and some meat. The stew. Let me taste. It's not coming. Guys, you can't miss to eat this one. Very tasty. So I'm adding you in the comment section. Give me next what you want me to cook for you. And if you have not taken your dinner, come along. Thank you very much. My son is really disturbing over here. I appreciate you up to this time for watching my videos. And continue watching my videos and continue supporting me. She's Marvin here. I appreciate and I love you so much. Bye bye. Let me enjoy my food. Bye bye. My son is fighting me with the phone. You want to take the phone. Bye. See you in the next video as I enjoy my meal.